Another model for Star Trek. This is the Eaglemoss Oberth class. This is the USS Pegasus XL. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Star Trek Eaglemoss Hero Collector model and magazine review. This time it's the Oberth class, which is the USS Pegasus in this matter. This was originally seen in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, as the USS Grissom, captained by J.T. Esteban. Now, this wasn't bought from Master Replicas, but I will give them a big plug because they're absolutely brilliant in what they're doing, and a big thanks for doing that and carrying on with selling all these models for us. This was actually from Real Merch, because they were doing... Master Replicas, please listen. Nothing major out like that. Yeah, so these are... they are competing with you, although it's the same stock. This was £10 less than Master Replica stock from Real Merch, and they did a spin the wheel offer lately, and I'm not sure whether or not it's still on or not, but I got a 30% spin on that, so got this for dirt cheap. So let's have a look inside. If there's a magazine, there is a magazine. Okay, that's cool. So we'll put that to one side a second and show you the Oberth class. There we go. I'm gonna have to tilt that up because we're very stuck together. Right, so we showed that the Pegasus there, which was the ship that was stuck into the asteroid because it got a cloaking device. Hello, on the model. Pretty if it did. Oh, it's right in the front, isn't it? The front part there. Yeah, they got an experimental cloaking device. Captain, well, yeah, Commander Riker, or Lieutenant Riker at the time. There it is, embedded into a rock. Oh yeah. We've just got a quick look through the magazine before I go for the actual model itself. I do like the Oberth class. It's a really nice model. It's a really strange design because it was NCC 636 for the Grissom, and they haven't changed virtually anything apart from insignias and a couple of... nothing major, I don't think. So yeah, it was just a science vessel back in the day and still continues. So technically it will be a 100-odd-year-old Starship that's still used just for the science division. It's more on Star Trek 3. Yeah, and a couple of bits there with the destruction of the Grissom. Yeah, 636, or is it 638? That's the actual model from it. So you see there, we've got the different pendant insignia on there, and it is, I get probably with light. There you go. So that's the older style for science. That's the more updated with the circle on the back for the Federation of the 24th century. So nice, nice, and nice. I would like this one if this was USS Grissom. I'm sure I could probably get another one of these and get some decals for them, some stickers for them, and redo it. It's not impossible to do that. And the guy, Bob Matt, on Amazon does do, on eBay does do that. So have a look. 4275A/B, so I think this is a second run, even though this was one of the latter ones for Eaglemoss to release. It was in it was actually 2021, at the end of 2021. So that is, wow. It's metal on the top. I think that's a plastic section. That's a plastic section. So this bit across here, the almost pylons, is the... yeah. I do like it. I've not actually seen an Oberth class up close since the smaller version came out, but the detail on this is just absolutely ridiculous. I think that's actually backwards. Don't quote me if you want, but I think that is actually backwards. I think the longer section is supposed to be to the left. Well, this is NCC 53847. Massive bridge on here. You got 2 decks of the bridge, although you'll probably be inside there and deck, yeah, 2 and 3, a few more decks down there. It's a lot bigger ship than what you'd actually think this. I thought this went to more of a point. I didn't think there was a gap there. Okay, let's zoom you in a little so you can see it a lot better than I can. So, there we go. USS Pegasus. Oh, dodgy camera work to start with. I'm too close in, I think. Oh, look at the windows. Absolutely ridiculous. What's underneath the Pegasus? Is that more windows, or is that an actual name? I honestly don't know. There probably is going to be windows, but it says in the Pegasus. Yeah. It's a shame with a lot of these that they completely miss. They're even different size holes for the windows on this, but above the marking there. Miles out on windows. Miles out. This was his biggest problem with Eaglemoss models back in the day. They were never, ever straight for the window markings. It's like there's a hatch there to get in and out if you want to. Nice detail inside there. Front part. Yep. And seeing one to the starboard. Yeah, maybe one to the back. Now we've got the impulse drive at the back there. Coming way down the back section to the impulse engines. It's strange this, because there's metal parts on top here and the underneath section, which I always thought was the engineering, it's probably the science pods or science section, is actually really light and just hollow. You'd never be able to light this because the pylons are just metal and thin. If you'd have to drill through them to put a thin cable on there, it wouldn't do well. Come out a little bit because I'm far too close. I'll get a bit more closer, I can bring it toward you. Nice detail on there. A bit of scratch there, is that? Yeah. Comes over to the front. It's a nice ship. I do like the Oberth class. Very old but new. I think that's meant to be, no, it's meant to be that way around, it's fine. Yeah. I'm going to hold this differently. I'm going to hold it by the neck. Pylons there, nice wide pylons, curved. You don't see many of the curved type. And these grills on the back here are absolutely phenomenal. So it zooms in, there it goes. Absolutely brilliant. See, sometimes you get some really good paint dabs and stuff on models, and then you get windows. Yay. Now, the underneath section don't really see much of. Can't tell what that could be at the back here. Oh, there's probably the under section of the impulse engines. Nice blue markings underneath there. Another back end for the impulse drive. Another rear deck, possibly. More engineering. It's a big ship. For what you get, this is a big ship. But it was only meant to be a small science vessel. Size-wise, I have to turn this out of the way. Yeah, it's width of my hand and a lot more. So it seems like a lot of the XLs are probably double the length of my hand and probably just as wide as my hand, which is fine. Bigger the better. Would have liked to have considered just buying the XLs or the mid-range ones instead of the 180 of the standard issues. But I have boxes and boxes full of models. I really do like them, but I don't display them, fortunately. Been a bad marking on there. Perhaps maybe it could be cleaned off. Maybe it'll take more of the paint off. I don't know. So, really nice. Do like this. It's definitely in my probably top 10 with the XL. There's a little wobble on there. It's not falling off, so it's not an issue just yet. Yeah, the USS Pegasus. Very nice. Apart from obviously little certain bits that look glaringly obvious, like windows. If you look at it normally, you can tell a mile off without even considering it. You could probably get some nail varnish remover and try and take off the black and re-dab inside if you were that awkward with it. I think, to be honest, the whole charm of it is, look, it's original and it's not being redone. So, yeah. Very, very nice ship indeed. So, there we go. That's the USS Pegasus, the Oberth class, from Eaglemoss Hero Collector, from Real Merch. So I'll probably put links in the description if I can. If not, then go to realmerch.com for these. If not, go to masterreplicas.com, and they are doing all of these anyway, and they do really different releases every week for either old stock, sometimes new, sometimes very unreleased, which is going to be probably, oh, there's one coming soon, the small Cerritos. Probably the same size as this, not the XL. Actually, yeah, a bit smaller than this, I think, but was never released. We'll get it soon. So, that in mind, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Consider being a Patreon to help me out every month, because this stuff ain't cheap. Well, it's cheap-ish. We're looking for a bargain. And maybe consider a donation. Your name will be on the scroll at the end or the beginning, wherever I put the scroll. Big thanks to all my Patreons for sticking with me for all these years, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.